Good morning, class 5. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this lecture video, we will discuss about chapter 1. That is, chapter 2. That is Animals World. In this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 2. That is Animals World. And in this chapter today we will discuss about the feeding habits of animals, their movements, how do they move from one place to another place, and also there is a process or there is a phenomenon called migration. So first of all, let's discuss about the feeding habits of animals. So animals eat different types of foods depending upon their environment or the habitat or area where they live. Like some animals are herbivores, some animals are carnivores, some animals are omnivores. So herbivores are those animals which eat only plant and plant products like cow, buffalo and deer, and there are so many animals. So they have front sharp teeth to cut the food and broad backside teeth to chew this food. Next comes the carnivorous animals. The animals which eat only flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animals. These animals have very sharp canines to catch the prey and to tear the flesh. The next type of animals are called omnivorous animals, and these animals eat both plants, products and flesh of other animals like bear, crow, and there are so many other animals. Like we humans also, we eat plants as well as plant products as well as animal flesh. So we humans are also omnivorous animals. Like the next type of animals are called rodents, like rats, squirrels, rabbits. They have four sharp front teeth, and with these four sharp front teeth, they gnaw their food, the seeds, the pulses they eat. They gnaw their feeds, means they scratch those feeds a little bit and then eat it. Then comes the insects like mosquitoes and butterflies. They have a special tool, a tube-like structure in their mouth called proboscis. By the help of that, they suck the nectar, and mosquitoes suck the blood of its host. Then comes the birds. They have beaks, they don't have teeth. With the help of beak, they eat their food. And now different types of birds have different type of teeth. Like sparrows, pigeons have the teeth by which they can pick the grains from the ground. But the birds like vultures, eagles, hawks, they are prey, they are predators, means they are hunting birds. So they have very strong claws and very strong sharp beak by which they catch their prey and tear the flesh of the prey. So these are the some animals and their feeding habits. Now let's discuss about how animals move from one place to another. So in this condition also, for movement also, different animals need different type of organs depending upon their habitat or the environment in which they grow. Like the fish grow in aquatic animals, so they need different type of organs to move, like tail and fins, which help them to swim in water and also to move their direction. Then comes the next animal, turtles. So turtles have paddle like limbs by which they swim in the water, and these paddle like limbs also help them to walk on the ground. Next comes the frogs. Frogs have webbed feet, and by the help of this webbed feet they swim in the water and jump on the ground by the help of their strong back, uh, small hind limbs, means पीछे वाले पैर, strong hind limbs. By the help of that they jump from one place to another place. After frog there comes penguins. They have limbs like flippers. By the help of that they swim in the water, and on the ground they walk with the help of their these flippers like front four limbs, and their legs. They have small legs, so by the help of that they can walk on the ground also. Then there are insects. So insects have three pairs of legs, that is total six legs. By the help of that they can run, they can jump like grasshopper. They have very strong legs. By the help of these legs they jump from one place to another place. There are some insects which have wings like cockroach, butterflies, house flies. So by the help of wings they can fly from one place to another place. So these are the some basic uh, uh, structures or basic organs of movement in some animals. Now comes, let's discuss about the birds. So as we know, birds have wings, and they have very strong breast muscles which is connected with their wings, so they can fly easily. They have hollow bones, so their body weight is light and they can easily fly. They have feathers, so feathers also help them to fly. There are some birds which cannot fly. They are called flightless birds like emu, kiwi and ostrich. They have very strong legs, and by the help of these legs they can run very fast. There are some birds, they are called perching birds, means their hind limbs are very strong and their claws are very well developed, so they catch the branch of the tree and can sit on that tree for a long period of time. Then comes the reptiles like snake and lizards. So lizards and crocodiles have four legs. By the help of that they can walk from one place to another place. But snakes have very strong scales in the bottom of their body, and by the help of that crawl they crawl on the ground. So snakes have very strong scales or plate-like structure underside of their body, and by the help of that they crawl easily on the ground. Now comes the mammals. So we are mammals. So we have totally four limbs. These two front limbs and downside two legs. So most of the mammals walk on the four limbs, two front, two back. But we humans are able to stand on their two hind limbs, strong legs. By the help of that we can move from one place to another place. But cows, buffaloes, lions, tiger, cats, dogs and several type of mammals, they walk by the help of their four limbs. And we humans use our four limbs or hands for catching and holding anything for different purposes. So these are the organs present in the animals for their movement. Now we are going to discuss a term called migration. So migration is the mass movement of animals from one region to another region, or from one place to another place in search of food, in search of shelter, to avoid harsh weather or harsh climate. So among this migration there are so many animals. The famous one is Arctic tern. They move from one corner of the earth and come to the opposite corner of the earth. So they are the longest migratory birds. Then comes the Siberian crane. Then comes the monarch butterflies. They travel from Canada to Mexico. Then there are salmon fish. They travel from sea to ocean for breeding purpose. Then comes the locust. They move in groups and destroy the crops which comes in their base. So these are the topics In the chapter 1, we had chapter 2, that is Animals World, we had discussed today. I hope you all are able to understand this lecture well. If any problem, class, ask me, I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.